This morning, if that's okay. Um, Typically, we would be in chapter 7, I believe it is, of the Paul book, which we will get back to that if you guys want to. But I wanted to kind of take a minute, take a poll, and see how you guys felt about the way the Sunday school has been going. How's the teaching? Do you guys like the subject matter? Would you prefer to go back to the old books that we had from Lifeway or whatever? Do you want to go back to that type of curriculum, or are you happy with reading through the Paul book and learning? Just kind of wanted to get some feedback and get what you thought. So I'm going to pick on you, Brother Sherman, because I know you'll speak. So.
I like the old way where all of us had the books and all of us knew what was coming.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully all of us read our Sunday school lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So a little more preparation would help for you. So if you knew what was coming, what we were going, okay. It doesn't necessarily have to be the old books, but a little more preparation, a little more, something you could meditate on during the week, something you could be prepared for. Okay, all right. Anyone else? Miss Vicki? Okay. Okay, so a little broader subject matter. True. Okay. Not just Paul. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Anyone else? Okay. Sounds good. Understood. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank you for being vulnerable and taking responsibility for your part of it. I understand. Thanks. All right. Tracy? I know you have an opinion. Okay. So maybe pick a passage of the Bible or a book of the Bible and work through it. So the older books were a little simple. That is true. That's true. They did like to repeat topics. That is true. Some of the basics. Mm-hmm. True. We do have one class. That is true. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Try to get a little deeper. Okay. How about you ladies in the front? How do y'all feel about that? Mm-hmm. Okay. So to have the preparation, be able to read the Sunday school lesson ahead of time, kind of like what Brother Sherman was saying, being able to interact. Yes, ma'am. That's true, and we could just order 20 teachers' books if we wanted to. Honestly, I never liked the fact that the teacher's edition had much more information than the students. It kind of made it ridiculous, and it made it harder to teach too, because sometimes the teacher's edition didn't go along. That's why I took the teacher's book and I put it away, and I just went straight from the student's book with you guys. That way we were all on the same page. But yeah, okay. True. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Miss Debbie, can I put you on the spot? We are talking about our Sunday school material. Yes. Well, just in general, your opinion of how the Sunday school has been going. Again, I'm opening the floor intentionally. I am being vulnerable. I'm open to whatever you have to say. It's not going to offend me, I promise. So, it is. Mm-hmm. He does. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, we don't have to stick to SBC curriculum, obviously. We can choose. True. Agreed. Agreed. Oh, absolutely. I didn't say we wouldn't vet what we're going to use. That's for sure. No, I fully agree with you on that. Yes, Miss Vicki. There are many. There are many studies out there that go through specific books of the Bible. Say again? Most of the commentaries and studies that I have seen where they take a specific book of the Bible and go through it verse by verse, bring in other verses and other areas of the Bible to help explain. See, the one thing that I learned at seminary, if I learned anything at seminary for the time that I was there, always let the Bible explain the Bible. Because man's wisdom will always fall short. So, yes, the good ones always bring in other verses and other references specifically from the Bible to help explain what's going on. They give you historic context and things like that as well to let you understand what was going on at the time of the creation or the writing of the book, things like that. But for the most part, the good ones will always use the Bible to explain the Bible. So, Miss Gail, you've been a teacher. Okay. So you like using a curriculum similar to what we had before, the Lifeway curriculum. Okay. All right. Sounds like that's pretty much the consensus. Yes, ma'am.
What you just said about it brings the Bible into the conversation or whatever?
Yes.
That would be good.
Absolutely.
I have not read the whole Bible. I'm going to start, and that's it. I try to jump on the Bible,
Sure.
but being raised in church, some of it's like, oh, I know this.
A lot of it's caught, not taught, right? I understand.
That one, bringing it together,
Mm-hmm.
as I,
Understood. Yes, sir.
Let me, let me just say that each and every one of us, no matter what we use as the teaching tool, each and every one of us need to read, to study, every day if possible,
Mm-hmm.
so that we, as we come together as a class, as a church body, we get a broader learning from what we've done, and what it's telling us. And we need to, each and every one of us need to take on that responsibility, take on that joy, and watch ourselves grow. Not to toot the horns of the Jaguars, because it couldn't be too loud anyway. But if every player then everybody loses. So, you need to read, you need to be ready for it.
To speak to Brother Sherman's point, let me ask you a question. Is church your schoolhouse, or is it your weight room? Is it a place where you come just to learn and fill your mind with all this Bible trivia, and I can do really well on Friday nights when we get together and play a game? Or is it a weight room where you can learn to get stronger in the Spirit? Is it a place where you prepare